What's up everybody, I'm Clint Grover with Never Done Industries, and today we're going to talk about fender flares. Alright, so for those of you who follow me on social media or who actually know me, you will know that a while back, a few months ago, the fender flares off of the Never Done Super Duty were stolen. They were in a parking lot, or the truck was in a parking lot, and it's kind of a dark parking lot. And the next morning, the freaking fender flares were gone. And the dumb shits that did it broke them. They broke the shit out of them, so they couldn't even freaking use them. And so, at first, of course, I was pissed off, and I was going to hunt them down and break their legs. But after an insurance claim and things like that, it actually ended up working out in my favor. And so, anyway, long story short, we have replaced the fender flares. Here's a picture of them here. And it is time to start getting them ready for paint so that we can get them all beautified and rocking and rolling on the Super Duty. So, I started with, I'll show you here. I scuffed them up, cleaned them up, washed them, all that kind of stuff. And then I went with this stuff, an adhesion promoter, to make it so that the paint would stick to the plastic, because paint don't like sticking to plastic. Anyway, so we did that, and going to be a really simple deal, right? Spray that crap on there, wait for it to dry, spray the primer on, everything's cool. Except everything's not cool. The primer that I got, I'll show you here. This is not brand promotion, they're not paying me. Although I'd be open for them to pay me. Anyway, it's a 4-to-1, and it's just a primer and an activator. And so it's thick as shit. And so it has a problem spraying out of the guns that I have. Now, I'm not a professional painter. I'm a weekend warrior like most of you. And let me tell you what, we ran into some problems. So I started off thinking I would be cool. I had this little detail gun. I thought, well, fender flares, that'll be cool. We'll just use a little detail gun. This is a little guy here. It is a central pneumatic. And it claims to be professional, but, Anyway, the primer's too thick to go through this little bastard. It was coming out of there like a really, really, really fine, crappy spackle gun. So I thought, I have other paint guns. Let's go to another paint gun. So we got this guy. Another Harbor Freight Special, central pneumatic. Nothing fancy. You guys probably have this one. Everybody has this one. This is like the cheap go-to paint gun. Guess what? It can't spray it either. Now, to be fair, this one here I got from my stepdad, and he used it, and I think he didn't clean it before he gave it to me, and so that's probably most of the reason it didn't work. Anyway, so now I have paint, or primer rather, that is mixed and activated and stirred up and hardening in my damn guns that won't spray the shit. So a little bit stressful, but luckily we dug up the old Iwata. This is the LPH 400, high volume, low pressure, and it's a bad bitch, and I love it. And it would shoot the primer with no problem because it's kick-ass. Iwata is not paying me, but again, I'd be cool if they wanted to. Anyway, so we got that rocking, and we finally got primer on the fenders. Oh, not on the fenders, on the fender flares. So here we are, let's check it out. Ooh. There they are. Let's have a closer look here. Oh yeah. Those are going to be sexy unless that damn cat steps on them. Oh yeah. So, right now, that's where we're at. I'm going to go into paint hopefully tomorrow, and we're going to go back to the color that they were, the pewter, whatever the color is called. And in the meantime, thank you guys very much for watching. Stay tuned for further updates. Don't forget to like our videos and subscribe to our channel, and I will leave you with my beautiful view out my shop that makes it very difficult to want to stay in my shop.